this is a Orgonite. Uh, it's hardening right now. I put all these crystals in here, and I'm cleaning it up to get it ready to turn it into a pendant, or maybe even a bracelet. I thought of doing these as bracelets as well. So if you if you see anything you like, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, comment, and yeah, put on your notification button so that you could hear the next get a notification the next time I'm on. All right, that's one. This is root chakra. It's red. Got the bamboo coral with it. Um, some other crystals in here with a red tone. All right. So cleaning this up. I'm gonna be wrapping this. It's not. This is the beginning stage, y'all. Y'all seeing the making of the pendants, the new pendants. All right. And what I like about these, you could probably see a little bit of the chakra symbol. So these have chakra symbols and engraved on the outside of them. If you can see it, it's like that's the root chakra mandala. So beautiful mandalas on the outside of them. This is my first batch, my first time, so I'm excited. All right. Put a lot of copper in there with the crystals. You see all different types of crystals in there. Brass. So these are going to be worn as pendants. Ooh, I can't wait to start wrapping these. Look at this lovely heart one. Ooh, this lovely heart is beautiful. Y'all see this heart? Has a quartz point right there in the middle. It's really nice. So I'm cleaning them up, getting them ready. This is like a big heart. Then I have the medium-sized ones too. So sometimes I turn these into rings. I turn these into either necklaces or even bracelets. You know, wrap the copper around it. Here's another heart. So yeah, y'all, I just took them out of their silicone molds. A silicone mold is like, it looks like this color. So it's silicone mold for the pyramids. When I'm making a pyramid, I use a silicone mold. All right. This is a big pyramid, so I have a bigger mold for this one. As you notice, I got copper sticking in the ground. You can stick these right outside your house as a way of protecting your home, which I highly suggest. Okay, because once they're grounded in the earth, they're actually more effective when they're grounded in the earth. Kiki, where's King? Tom, come here. So this one I put, if you can notice, not only did I put a triscallion, but I also put an infinity loop. So I feel that's dope right there, that infinity loop. It's a copper infinity loop, if you can see it. All right. So these are fly. This is fly. That's real fly one right here. So you can see through it on the edges, you know, because it's resin that hardens into fiberglass. Y'all hang out over here, King. Yeah, another one to clean up. Gotta clean this one up. Hang over here. So I clean them up, get all the edges off the rough edges. So sometimes I turn this one right here into like a keychain or a pendant. Alright. Kane, come here. Sit down. Because I told you to play right here, and now you're trying to run off. Keeping these kids in check while I show y'all what I got going on. So cutting edges off of this one. How y'all doing out there? Talk to me. Any questions about this process and how it works? Do y'all know how long it takes for Orgonite to harden? Let's see if somebody can answer that question. What is the total time that it takes Orgonite to harden? Leave a comment. Say it in the chat. How long does it take resin to harden once you poured it, mixed it? No one knows? All right, I'm gonna answer it. Tell Kiki to come here. Go get her. And Margot. All right, so this right here, I could turn this into a ring. All right. Here's another one that I could turn into a ring. Just like I did this one. Turned that into a ring. So, cleaning off the edges. If you're ever doing this, be careful, because honestly, I got poked with a key shaving. That thing turned into a splinter and went in my finger. I had to take that sucker out. A key shaving. Have you ever had a key shaving go into your skin? Piece of metal. All right, so this is a ring. Or I could turn it into a pendant. Which would you like it as, a ring or a pendant? Let me know. These two kind of got stuck together. I'm wondering if I should keep it. Be that drippity drip, drippity drip, drippity drip. Sometimes when things like happen like this, sometimes it's like sometimes I work with it and I just don't change it up, because this is a mistake, right? Because really what's supposed to be happening is it's supposed to be one by itself, but these two got connected in the whole process of me making it. So now I'm considering to leave it like that and to do something with it, like interesting. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So I'm cutting this outside because I figured it's gonna go back into the environment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you for the good energy. Monet. You know, as I chip off these pieces, some of them still have crystals in them. So it's really like tiny pieces of Orgonite. And it's popping into my grass and my soil. Sometimes when I break the crystals up, I do it outside so that the fine crystals could go into the soil. But yeah, it's gonna be wrapped, tucked into a pendant. Another two together. Got this one. We got this heart. So I'm gonna turn this into like a ring. What else? What else? Got these little hearts. I turn these into necklaces. I might even start turning them into bracelets. That'll be cool, right? This is sometimes turned into a keychain or a necklace, a pendant. Reminds me of a nipple. I like when they look sexy like that, like a nipple. I'll change this. I'll turn this into like a ring. Keep doing what you good, what you got. Thank you. Thanks for the encouragement. I know, right? Somebody tried to teach me another style of doing jewelry, but I'd rather do what I do. I turn this into a necklace. I usually put like a crystal in the middle of it. Or like I gotta find the right size. You know what I'm saying? This is a cool piece right here, smiley face. They smile in your face. Yup, I stick to what I'm good at because you can't be worried about what other people doing. You gotta do you. Gotta do me. Like Bruce Lee. I raised the heat in the chimney. Vibrating like G-O-D. It's me. Look at this diamond shit, man. I'll turn this into like a charm bracelet, charm. See, it has the spiral, the 8 and the spiral in there. The infinity loop, the 8. This also goes onto a Orgonite bracelet. It has an infinity loop in it. Smiley face. What you mean, like lots of totems? Break it down, break it down, break it down. I like that concept. Lots of totems. Break it down for the people. They are amulets. Totems is a form of protection. When I hear you say the word totem, I think of a form of protection. Like a totem pole is actually a form of protection. So yeah, these are totems. You're right. I like that. Great insight, JW. Ooh, I love when I make these. Physical objects we place energy into. I like that. Yeah. Yes. That's a great way to describe it. These are weighty, y'all. Got a lot of weight in it. That means there's a lot of metal in it and crystals. Orgonite. This is definitely weighty. Large circular Orgonite that I could turn into. Ooh, that'd be a fly bracelet. Wow. Wonder Woman, Wonder Man, Superman. Yo, who wanna be turned into Superman and Wonder Woman? I'm about to make these Wonder Woman bracelets and these Superman bracelets. Literally, y'all, these pieces turn you into a superhero. Who wants to be a super? Who wants to be super at everything they do? Super in the way they think, super in the way they create, super in the way that they communicate. Super. If you want to be super duper, then you need to get you a Orgonite bracelet and keep it on you. Keep yourself powered up, just like the Iron Man stays powered up in the iron suit. Yeah. It's like a metal suit when you wear this Orgonite. Seems like you work with a lot of copper. Very important. Keeps energy flowing. Yes. Yes. You seem to know a lot, JW. What are you into? What do you, yeah. Let me know more about you. How you get all this knowledge? You've been studying, huh? Some people don't understand the importance of copper. Copper healed my wrist, y'all. When I injured my wrist, fell off my bike, and it was very sore. Barely could use my hand. Started wearing copper bracelets. Boom, I'm healed. But yeah, if you have an injury anywhere on your body, you could place these Orgonites near it and they'll heal it. Oh, drink from copper vessels. Yeah, yeah. Copper cups, you're right. Good idea. I need to get me a copper cup. Where I can get one of those? Copper cup. Where'd you get yours? I know I seen them back in the days. They old school, and you see them around sometime, but very rare to find a copper cup. I guess Amazon. That's what everybody say. Amazon, Amazon. But Amazon got everything, I know. But sometimes I like just go to a local store and get it. This will be an Orgonite charm for a charm bracelet. It'll hang off a bracelet. So I turn these into charms. This right here will be a hair clip, hoodie clip, the moon. Where's Kiki? Go get her. Huh? Go get Kiki. This will be a ring. You should drink from copper vessels. Yeah.
She's trying to come outside.
Well, that's so important than simply drinking from a cup is storing the water in a copper vessel for at least 24 hours before you consume. Allows the water to pick up traces of the copper. Copper is antimicrobial and antibacterial. Oh. Let it sit for 24 hours. Makes sense. And then the water picks up copper. Now, the thing about water, which is awesome, is that water has a memory. So water is definitely going to transport the information that it's receiving from the copper to the body, the water's gonna transfer the information, because water is like, it keeps, like you said, it keeps the traces of the copper on so many levels. Though it's like I'm just thinking about the concept. You know, when you think of if it's sitting there for 24 hours, I'm just saying there's more to this copper than, from what I'm hearing, copper is like the ancient gold, like the old gold. Like copper is so powerful, it's so great for the body. Like people think, stop banging. People think gold is powerful, but copper is just even more powerful. And not to say gold isn't, but every piece of metal, everything has its own purpose. Yeah, it has that electrical impulse which causes it to conduct energy. Right. Electrical impulse. Right. That's why I put copper in mostly all my pieces. Copper and gold are kind of opposite. Copper is conductive, gold is more so the opposite. Okay. The point is that I'm getting at is that all the metals are good. Silver, brass. Like you should, like when I'm making my organs, I put a lot of different metals, not just copper, but I put silver. I put cast iron steel. I mean, what's it called again? I think that's what it is. I'm saying it wrong. Galvanized steel. Sorry, galvanized steel. Galvanized steel is the metal that they make the gates with. Iron is so important for the body because iron is a heavy metal. All heavy metals bond to it. You sound like a chemist, JW. You're 100% right. Every metal does serve a purpose, right? Every metal serves a purpose. So I like to use a lot of different metals. Like I started getting into galvanized steel. I slept on galvanized steel. I would see it sell at Walmart in different places, and I never thought of picking it up. But now that I'm making Orgonite, I'm starting to put it in the Orgonite, the galvanized steel, along with the brass and the copper. So it's kind of like added in. Yeah. And it's all mixed together because this is all a form of alchemy. Stop banging. They want to have a whole production going on in the background. Making mud pies and all that kind of stuff. Having fun, being a kid. That's why they always talk about iron deficiency, because if you're deficient in iron, you will then naturally be deficient in all other you'll be deficient in all other heavy metals if you're deficient in iron. Oh shoot. That's deep, yeah. Well, just so you know, I've heard someone using galvanized steel to make a weapon. I'm not gonna go into details about it, but I'm just telling you, galvanized steel can withstand a lot of heat, a lot of power, a lot of energy. Galvanized steel is very strong. Look, it stands up in all kinds of weather. The gates don't really be rusting. It's made of galvanized steel. They don't rust. So that's cool. But yeah, like you said, every metal serves a purpose, and knowing when and how, and stop the banging. Leave that, please. They're out here trying to build a whole table. I'm like, no, you don't need to build a table right now. Not a chemist, but big bro, just a vessel. Like, Oh, okay. So do you make Orgonite? I'm just curious. Vessel of light. I like that because we are royal light. We are royal light. Why don't you? Well, yo, it's a cool thing, man, to make Orgonite. Like if you're into, you want to learn how to make Orgonite, do you? Or what would you? What would you do with metal? Since we're talking about metal so much, like in what way would you use metal? Like I always think of alchemy because I'm an alchemist. So what I'm doing is the way I'm mixing metals together is a form of alchemy. Alchemists take various pieces of things, like I'm taking various things like crystals, copper, brass, galvanized steel, and I'm compiling them all into one piece for one purpose. And that's what it means to be an alchemist, when you're able to take a lot of different things, mix them in a soup. I guess people when they cook a meal, that's like being an alchemist, because you take all these different, salt, pepper, all that, and you put it all together in a mix. Curry, I like curry. I like cayenne pepper. What else? I'll be using all types of stuff. Rosemary. I use as many different herbs as possible. Hey, Esther. I use so many herbs in my food because, good question. I think it'll be cool to melt stuff down. I haven't really thought about it. Oh, that's called, yeah, when you melt metals together. Yeah, that's a serious process. Shout out to Remedy H. I saw him doing that. Remedy H, if you follow him on YouTube, he'll kind of give you some insight on to how he's doing it, and he even recommended this smelter. Yeah, it's called smelting. Smelting is when you take different metals and you put them into one metal. And one thing he used was, which is interesting, neodymium magnets. Because when you look at the neodymium magnet, it's the strongest magnet, right? So he put the neodymium in the smelter with all the other metals, which is galvanized steel, copper, silver, brass. He just put all types of metals. He wasn't really holding back. I don't know if he put gold. I don't think so. But he put almost every metal in the smelter. It's the first time watching you, and you trying to learn how to wrap crystals? Well, what I do is I make my Orgonite pieces. So what I'm showing you right now is how I make the Orgonites. And then while I'm making them, I have the copper connected to them so that now they could turn into a pendant. So I just gave you a tip right there, Esther. If you watch me, I'm not going to say try to be me, but be who you are. Just get inspired by what I do, because don't really try to duplicate nobody. I would say be you when it comes to making jewelry. If that's what you want to know. Yeah. Because you might have an idea of making jewelry that I don't have, right? So you have your own lane to drive in. Like you're driving in your lane, you're on the left lane, I'm in the right lane. But we're all going in the same direction because we all want to like provide healing for people through the jewelry, and we all want to send out good energy. So we're all doing the same thing, but we do it in our own way. You know what I'm saying? We come as different angels, different angles of light. Because we're all like angels, really, especially our ancestors. Our ancestors are angels of light, protecting us as angels. Angles. Look at the word angle and angel. Angel. Angle. It's pronounced, it's like almost sounds the same, it's almost spelled the same, all of that. So that tells you something, right? There's no coincidence that angle is similar to an angel. So I come from a different angle. I'm from New York. I got a New York flow. I grew up in South Jamaica, Queens. So I'm gonna come from that angle. From a New York angle with a New York accent. Angel comes from the Greek word angelos, which means messenger. An angel is a messenger. You are an angel, as I am. Yes, we are messengers. And my message is that if you need healing in your life, you want to prevent cancer, put one of these on your body. Put one of these on your wrist. Put it anywhere on your body where you think you might be having an issue. You can wear it as a necklace, wear it as a ring, wear it as a bracelet, wear it as a keychain. I have these in my pocket a lot of times. So that's down near my groin area, which is down by my root chakra. You know what I'm saying? You said the key word right there, prevent. Right. These prevent cancer. Right? So it's like, there's so many things out here in the food and the environment that's giving people cancer. So it's like, we need to protect ourselves from it. And I ain't the most perfect eater in the world. I ain't gonna lie. But, oh my God, a lot to learn with you. Oh yeah. I've been doing this for a number of years now. If anybody wants to get into this, you're obviously gonna be like, this is not a hobby. Let me just say that again. This is not a hobby. This is a passion. This is a love. This is a calling. This is me manifesting. If y'all want to get down with Manifestation Nation, y'all need to follow me on my Manifestation Nation IG, which is _ Manifestation Nation, _ Manifestation Nation on Instagram. We will be teaching you how to manifest. Me and my goddess, we are actually teaching. We have a whole setup in Mighty Networks where our courses and curriculums are hosted on this app called Mighty Networks. You could get down with us. But check that out. I got the infinity loops up in there. See the number 8s? I'm a year 8. So these could be worn as earrings. Right? All right, my battery's dying, so I'm about to sign off. But I hope you learned a lot. Thanks for watching, y'all. I don't want the battery to completely go off without me signing off correctly. But my screen is dark and I can barely see it anymore. All right. Namaste. Peace.